All right, we are in the shop here, and wanted to share with you guys what we're doing. So, we are, we're not, ranchers with 25 years of experience here. So, we needed something in order to be able to know where we're at with the steers and how they're progressing, to be able to adjust our practices and what we're doing so that they're gaining weight properly to reach the dates that we have to do. So with COVID, there's been so much demand for local processed meat like this that the processing plants, they basically fill up. The dates for processing get filled up like a year and a half in advance, and so we're having to pick dates that are a year and a half out, and then and have the steers on the farm and be able to feed them the grass and everything so that they get to the place where they need to be by the date that they need to be there. So anyways, all that to say that we need some way of knowing where we're at and how we're doing. And so what we're doing is we have we've got a scale that we're building. So we purchased a scale kit for livestock off of Amazon. I'll link that below in the video in case anybody else is looking for a scale. But what we're doing is we've had a local fabrication shop. I don't have anything to cut metal here at the farm right now, and so we had a local fabrication shop build us a little metal platform. You can see it here, and so we're screwing plywood on top of that platform, and then that's going to be the platform that the livestock the cows go up onto to get weighed. Alright, so here is the scale kit that we have. So it consists of 4 of these feet that attach onto the bottom of the platform. This little pressure sensitive area here, as far as I know, is how this thing works. But it basically bolts on to the bottom of the platform that we have. So it came with these little, come back. Came with these little blocks here that get welded onto the bottom of the platform. They're threaded, and so that's where this attaches on. And so we're going to get these attached on as soon as we get the plywood screwed onto the top of the platform. And then there's a little box the wires come together in, and so on and so forth, and then the actual scale electronic box thing. I don't know. Not the official name, but that's what we're going to call it. And so we're going to put this together. All right, now that we have the platform on it, it's time to flip it over and put the feet on it. The little weigh scale feet, whatever you want to call them. Let's go that way. Wow, that's kind of heavy. The scale is rated up to 5,000 pounds. So we don't have to worry about this being too heavy, but we want it to be potentially mobile if we can, in case we decide to move it to a new location. All right, so we have the feet screwed onto the platform. You can see them in each corner right there. The next step is there's a little junction box that those wire into, and then from the junction box it goes to the little weigh mechanism. So that's the next step. All right, so we have the stuff on here, the weighing feet or whatever you want to call them. So this is, if I can get my finger here in the right location, this is the junction box that everything wires into. It's not really all that scary. There's just a set of wires, and they tell you exactly where each of those wires go. So we're about to turn it over, and we're going to test it out. Well, actually we have to calibrate it first and all that, so yeah, we'll see. Alright, so here is the scale right side up just before we calibrate it. So what we're going to do is hook this thing up, follow some instructions. Hopefully it's not too crazy. They do say you can call them if you have any trouble calibrating it, but I've looked at the instructions before and I think it's going to be okay, and we will let you guys see the test run here in just a minute. Here we are, we have it in place, and at least the first go round of having it in place. We'll see how it works out when we actually put a steer on it. There's the readout mechanism to tell us the weight, and we'll kind of show you how it works here. That's how it's going to work. We're going to weigh the steers on this platform, and that's going to tell us how much it is. We'll have an estimated daily gain, which will allow us to estimate the actual finish date and whether we need to kind of rush them along or hold them up in order to kind of hit the ideal 1,200 pounds for finishing. So that's it.